Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to this video. This is going to be the full review of the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge with Verizon Wireless. Let's go ahead and start right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look first at the design of the phone as well as talk about the specs. So to put this very simple, pretty much the design of this phone and the specs, it's identical to the Samsung Galaxy S6 except for the Edge feature on both sides of the screen. So we see the access to the SIM card on top, our blaster microphone. As you guys can see, the camera sticks out. We see on the bottom access to the USB port, another microphone, speaker grill, and audio jack. We also see two antennas on the bottom and two antennas on the top, a power button on this side, volume rocker on the other side. As you guys can see, the phone is very thin. Now, as far as the weight, we have 132 grams, 4.66 ounces, Corning Gorilla Glass 4. As far as the display, Super AMOLED display with 5.1 inch screen size, 1440 by 2560 pixels, 577 ppi or pixel density, which is one of the highest, if not the highest, pixel density on any phone right now. We have the TouchWiz user interface, Android 5 Lollipop right out of the box. Processor is octa-core processor with 3 GB of RAM. The phone doesn't support micro SD cards, so the phone comes in at 32, 64, and 128 GB of internal storage. Like I said, 3 GB of RAM. Rear camera, it's a 60 megapixel that can shoot video in 4K resolution. Front-facing camera now improved to a 5 megapixel that can shoot video in 1440 at 30 frames. And as far as the battery, it's a 2600 milliamp battery, non-removable. Also, we see the flash and the heart rate monitor on the back. So let's go ahead and take a look at the interface of the phone. So as I mentioned before, the main difference between this phone and the S6, it's basically the Edge feature. And here's a look at some benchmarking results. The phone actually scores pretty high, over 67,000 points. Just to compare, here's a look at the scores on the Samsung Galaxy S6. Both phones were running in the high performance mode. The S6 also scored over 67,000 points. So when it comes to the interface, we see at the bottom some screen indicators. As you guys can see, the phone transitions between screens are pretty quick. We can go ahead and hard press on any screen and go ahead and remove it. There's the access to the app drawer. You can reorganize in alphabetical order, as well as edit your applications and uninstall applications from the app drawer. Here's a look at the quick settings. You can also edit the quick settings. And here's the access to the main settings of the phone. Now, one of the things that the phone offers is the multi-window feature. Basically, we're just gonna click on the recent apps, and we're gonna select one of the applications that shows the equal sign, and then select a second one. And as you guys can see now, we can see two applications at the same time. We can also select from the recent applications and swipe one by one or close all. Alright, let's go ahead and test here Google search. So as you guys can see, very responsive to the voice search. This is through Verizon 4G LTE network right now. And let's go ahead and test doing some navigation. Now, because of the 2K Quad HD display, looking at the maps, it actually looks really nice, especially looking at the satellite mode. Now, when it comes to performance, there is no issue at all. This phone and the S6, they offer the fastest processor right now, so you can basically play any game and there's not gonna be any lag or anything like that. No issue at all. Also, because of the 2K Quad HD display, as you guys can see, the graphic from the game looks absolutely amazing. So let's go ahead and take a look at the camera interface. A couple of ways to access the camera. Of course, you can click on the camera icon. You can swipe the camera from the lock screen, or the new feature is that you can double press the home button and it opens the camera right away. Now, there are a couple of issues with the screen rotation, so that's why the camera icons are looking backwards. But on the right side, we get access to gallery, video icon, camera icon, rear camera and front facing camera, as well as access to the mode. We get auto, we get pro, selective focus, panorama, slow motion, fast motion. Under the pro mode, as you guys can see, basically just gives you the option to manually customize some of the settings. Now, on the other side of the camera or the screen, we see access to hide or hide or access the different settings from that side. We see access to filters. We also see access to a timer, flash, and the main settings of the camera. And as you guys can see from this point, you can go ahead and change the picture or video resolution and size. Now, when it comes to the front-facing camera, there are a couple of really cool options. We get the selfie and wide selfie mode. With the selfie, you can actually use the heart rate monitor located on the back to actually activate the front-facing camera and take pictures. Also, the wide selfie mode is actually really cool. Basically, it's just gonna let you take pictures using widescreen resolution, and you just basically activate and then move the camera from one side to another, and the pictures can be processed. And here's a sample. As you guys can see, the picture looks widescreen. Now, a couple of cool options here. As far as the dialer, you get access to recent favorites, contacts, groups. You also can edit within each of these tabs. You can do some editing. As you guys can see, now they offer HD calling and video calling. That's why we see the video camera icon. And as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and try to demonstrate here how the video calling works by calling another phone. So I'm calling right now to the S6. We're gonna answer the call and click on the video camera. And as you guys can see, now the video calling is activated. We are looking at both front-facing cameras right now. You can switch that and look at either rear or front-facing. Really cool feature through Verizon Wireless. This is free. So as you guys know, the most important feature of this phone is probably the Edge feature. This is why this phone is so unique and different. Basically, what that does is allows you to get some quick access to contacts, being able to get some notifications. For example, you can get access to some contacts information. You can click on a contact for quick access, call the person, send a text message. You can customize the look of the Edge information, and like I said, you can get notifications whether it's a missed call, weather information, and things like that. You can also select what applications are going to be showing notifications, and you can also select the time when this clock or notification is going to turn on and off. You can also switch what side you want to be looking at the Edge feature, either on the left or the right side. Here's a look at the contacts. As I mentioned before, you get the option to call or send a text or even send an email. And if you click on the settings, it's going to take you back to the main settings of the Edge application. Another thing that the phone offers is the fingerprint scanner option. And this is actually really easy to program. As you guys can see, basically you just place your finger right there until you hit 100%, and then just for an extra way to unlock the phone in case the fingerprint doesn't work, you can just also add a password. So let's go ahead and now test the fingerprint scanner using the finger, and also we're going to be using the password as well. So let's go ahead and lock the screen and now place the finger there, and as you guys can see, it works pretty good. And here's how it works with the password in case for some reason the finger it's not working. And there you have it. Now another thing that the phone offers is the heart rate monitor on the back. So let's go ahead and test using the heart rate monitor. And there you have it. Alright guys, last but not least, I wanted to show you here quick the IR Blaster application to control your TV. You can select and control here the volume. You can get access to the live TV. You can get access to control the channels on and off the TV. You can also control the cable box. You can also type the numbers, as you guys can see, to change the channel. Or you can just change the channel by pressing the arrows up and down. And this is going to give you access to a different remote within the application to control the cable box. You can always swipe down to get access to the remote. Alright guys, there you have it, Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge. Final conclusions, I don't really have anything bad to say about this phone. Amazing performance. You're going to get the same performance than the S6. Amazing camera, 2K Quad HD resolution, great look. I don't think this phone is for everybody, but if you like it, you're getting an amazing phone. So guys, thank you, and I will see you on the next video. Please subscribe for more, share the video to help others. We'll see you later.